I was just glancing at this sports car parked on the street, and out of curiosity, I asked the owner a couple of questions.
What do you do and how do you do it?
I'm a stockbroker.
Had to go to college to be a stockbroker, huh?
You don't have to. Had to be good with numbers and good with people. That's it.
Hey, you take care.
When I got home, I told my wife, I'm gonna apply for a stockbroker job. Didn't expect her to laugh right in my face.
Not an astronaut?
I lowered my head because at that moment, I knew I was a loser. But I still couldn't take the way she spoke to me, so I went over to confront her.
Don't talk to me like that, Linda.
And honestly, she wasn't wrong to be upset. We were already 2 months behind on rent. She was working 2 jobs every single day just to barely cover the bills. Our son went to the cheapest daycare we could find, and for years. Life had always been this way. I still remember a few years back, I poured all my savings into a batch of bone density scanners. We really thought those machines would change our lives, but reality hit us hard. Sure, the new scanners gave clearer results, but the price had doubled, and no doctor wanted to pay for that. Years passed, our kid was already in school, and I still had a few machines collecting dust. All these years, I was either selling or on my way to sell, because I always parked near hospitals. My car was covered in parking tickets. And this time, the cops didn't just ticket me, they towed my car away. All I could do was stand there and watch, completely helpless. To change my fate, I decided to try working as a stockbroker. I handed my scanner over to a street performer, then went inside to grab an interview application form. Through the glass, I suddenly saw him, the street performer, running off with my scanner. I rushed out and chased him all the way to the subway station, but he still slipped right past me. Losing that scanner was like losing a whole month's living expenses. And all I got today was this one interview form. The company was taking 20 interns, but in the end, only one would get hired. Still, I showed up at the brokerage, handed my application form directly to the HR manager, trying to make a good impression, but he was too busy to pay much attention to me. Outside the building, I happened to spot that street performer again. This time, I wasn't gonna let him slip away. I took off running, chased him all the way onto a bus, and finally managed to get my scanner back. When my wife saw me walk in with 2 scanners, she looked like she'd made up her mind about something. I told her what had happened, but she just said it didn't matter anymore.
What?
Whatever.
I tried to tell her things would get better, but she'd already lost faith in me.
You said that before. When I got pregnant, it'll be fine.
So you don't trust me now?
Whatever. I don't care.
That night at dinner, I saw a television segment on Rubik's Cubes. They were all the rage back then. Supposedly, if you could solve one in under 30 minutes, you were in rare company. Maybe it was my math brain. I'd always found solving them easy. The next day, I waited outside the brokerage and stopped the HR manager again. He was in a rush, so I offered to ride along in his cab. That way, I'd have a few minutes to sell myself. In the car, I kept talking about my skills, but he was totally focused on a Rubik's Cube in his hands. No matter how he twisted it, he couldn't solve it.
I can do it.
No, you can't. No one can. It's bullshit.
No, I'm pretty sure I can do it.
No, you can't.
Let me see it.
He smirked and handed it over. As I worked, I explained the logic behind the moves. He started watching my hands. He'd never seen anyone actually solve one before. This was it, my moment to impress. I quickly got one face done. He was impressed already, but finishing the whole thing wasn't as simple. Minutes ticked by. When we reached his stop, he didn't get out. We were that close. Finally, click. I handed him the solved cube. I'd made my mark.
Good job.
But he didn't pay the cab fare. I asked the driver to take me a couple blocks further. The meter kept climbing. I had only $5 left in my wallet. I clutched my bag and started plotting an escape.